how loud this title screen's about to be. I mean, it's got volume. When I click out, it's completely mute, and that's not helping. Let me just double check. Like, I'm pretty sure there was. I messed with graphic settings. Oh god, I can't read that. Musation? I probably butchered that. I apologize. Thanks for the follow. God. I am so happy to be back in this game. Just I have this music in the stream playlist, but normal. Definitely normal. Yes. If you've never seen this game before, this game was made with Studio Ghibli. And the Ghibli quality shows everywhere.
Get a move on, Ollie boy!
Slow down, Mr. Drippy.
But Ding Dong Dell's just down the way.
Huh?
Hmm? Oh.
Huh? What do we do?
Run for it! Ah! Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
That's right. A whole nother world. Beautiful, innit?
God, I miss Drippy. So I played this game, we figured it out at one stream, like 4 or 5 years ago on YouTube for the first time. I fucking loved every second of it. I 100%ed everything I could in the game. The only thing I think I didn't do was catching all the familiars. Because that is really rough. But this is one of my all-time favorite games. Definitely my favorite JRPG of all time. That's for damn sure. But if you saw the Ni no Kuni 2 playthrough that we did not too long ago now, like a year and a half, that game wasn't made with Studio Ghibli because they couldn't get them for the second game. And a lot of the magic was lost. It was a fun-ass game, but a lot of the magic was lost because of that. The main difference is that game was an action-style combat system, where this is not. This is more like a Pokemon mixed with... I don't even know what game. It's got a very Pokemon-esque fighting style to it. You're running around catching familiars, using them in battle, evolving them.
Sorry, mister.
Yes, and here, fully animated Ghibli cutscenes.
Why, good morning, Oliver. Your groceries are over there, honey.
Thanks.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did Philip find you? He said he had something to show you, dear.
Really? So he finally finished it, huh? Do you know where he is right now?
He just stepped out with some deliveries for me. I doubt he'll have gotten far.
Thanks, Miss Layla.
Oh, say hi to your mother for me.
Sure thing, Miss Layla.
Hey, Ollie.
But Dancing Frog, thank you. The gift sub to Piku. Bless. Appreciated. So the part I was sad to lose. Yeah, the second game had none of these.
Over here.
Oh, it's Phil. So is it WASD to move? Yes. W sad. I've never seen the S come before the A. We sad. Not so much their stories. I mean, to each their own, of course. I can't say I've watched like every Ghibli movie to really like know. Maybe seen like 4 or 5. But the story quality definitely dropped between this game and the second game. Oh, there we go. Approach Phil, and that'll appear. Okay. Also gotta pay attention, make sure. This is the first like big game I've streamed since getting the new graphics card, so I want to make sure things are fine setting wise. Hello.
Good thing you found me. Guess what? She's finally ready.
So what Miss Layla said? Is it really what I think it is?
What else would it be, dum-dum?
Boy, you are something else, Phil. So what do we do now?
What else? We take her for a spin. Tonight.
What? Tonight? But I can't. I mean, I need to ask my mom, and...
Sure. You go ask your ma. And then when do we do it, huh? Tomorrow? Next year?
Well, No, but... Okay, we'll do it tonight. But we'll have to be real quiet.
Sure we will. Okay, tonight in my garage. Be there or be square.
Sure.
So, this is the child who will save the world.
Or so says the crystal ball, Your Radiance.
The Dark Djinn's power alone will not suffice.
I fear not.
What is the child's name?
Oliver, Your Radiance.
Oliver.
I love the bird. Because say I watched Ghibli films earlier this year, and he's ever seen Spirited Away before. I've seen Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle. The other one with a castle that I don't remember very much. Like there's Howl's Moving Castle, there's a Laputa. I don't know the full. It's something to do with a castle. Ponyo and Totoro. Menu map will be displayed at the top right. This map will see your immediate surroundings. Press tab to switch to the local map. Okay. Tab. Yeah. Castle in the sky. Thank you. Time to go get run over by some cars. Or not. But also really tailored for the audience they're aimed for. Ponyo for kids, Spirited Away for middle school age. Goes there for everyone regardless. I definitely noticed that with Totoro. Because that's probably the only one I've seen that I didn't really like. Okay, so sometime, wonder if I can click instead of enter there.
Hey, Mom. I got the groceries.
Thanks, sweetie. Just pop them on the table, will you?
Like, visually, Totoro is great, but story, yeah.
Say, Mom.
Hmm? Did you say something, sweetie?
You're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kinda early, huh?
Yes, I suppose I will.
Oh, you will, huh?
Will you stop being so mysterious and eat your breakfast? You'll be late for school. And chew before you swallow.
Thanks for breakfast, Mom. See you later, Mom.
Bye, sweetie. You be good now.
I will.
Totoro. I also know... I don't remember which version of Totoro I watched. I know there's 2 English dubs. And I've heard one's way worse than the other one. And I think that's the one I watched. I don't remember. And there's 2 English dubs of Totoro, and then, of course, the Japanese. Hey, Phil, you didn't go to school yet? School, schmool. Today's a special day, kiddo. Today's the day our dream machine finally rolls off the drawing board and onto the streets of Motorville. Oh boy, I can't wait. When can I see it? Whoa there, cowboy, not so loud. Don't forget this is our secret. Hey, dum-dum, you didn't tell your mom about it, did you? No, I did not. I asked her if she was busy, and she said she had she has concert practice, so she'll be in bed real early. Perfect, then tonight's the night. You still in, kiddo? Sure I am. Tonight's at your garage. I'll be there. I do a Nana Bay, dude. You watch dub? Nah, I watch dub with, like, everything, because I can't stand subs. If I wanted to read something, I'd read a book. If she's sleeping by now. Nito, she's out like a light. Now's my chance. I have to get to Phil's garage. Z, open the main menu. Okay, that's on Z. Got it. Oh, that's when we can probably... Let's see. Use arrow keys? Or can I just continue using WASD? And then you save. Once you've saved your game, you can continue... Oh, quick save. Okay. I dig it. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Music, sound effects, text display speed, vibrations on a keyboard don't matter, guiding star. Okay. Blue dubs are pretty solid, all things considered, coming from anyone who despises most dubs usually. Rewatch sub version on Ghibli Nights. I think someone walked it up at one point. Oh, you guys watch dubs? Or I can't stay long, just dropped in to say hi. Well, I appreciate the drop in. Keyboards have vibration. I'm waiting it. You know, there probably is like some wonky keyboard that has tactile or haptic feedback under every single key. It's probably like $300 for no reason.
Hey! In here! What are you looking at? What is it with that kid? What kept you, Slowpoke?
Sorry, my mom just wouldn't go to bed. So, is it finished?
Sure is. The last bearing's in, and she's primed for action. Wanna see?
Do I ever?
All right. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Wow!
Oh, is this neat, Phil? This is so neat!
You betcha.
It's so neat!
The new Coupe Deluxe ain't got nothing on us, Ollie.
It's not even close.
So, you ready to hit the road, kiddo?
Yeah!
Kind of keyboard vibration exists. I was like, how expensive are they? Because I'm not too surprised they actually exist, but I expect them to be way overpriced for what they're worth. Okay, there's nobody around. We should take her outside now. So, Phil, who gets to drive first? Huh? Let me see now. Tell you what, kiddo, if you run down the street and make sure the coast is clear, I'll let you go first. You mean that? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, wait right here. Watch out for the Starry Mary, will ya? Starry Mary. Starry Mary? You know, the girl who was spying on us before. I swear that kid is cracked. See, there she is again. I bet that tattletale goes straight to her olds. She wouldn't do that. What are you, sweet on her or something? Go check out front already. I love how Phil talks. Sure thing, Phil. I'll be right back. All right. He's like very like 50s greaser, but like 10 years old.
All right. The coast is clear. I better go tell Phil.
Don't go.
What? Huh?
It's bad. Please, Oliver. Don't go.
Huh? Who are you? How do you know my name?
Ollie! What's taking you so long?
I'm sorry, Phil. Someone saw me.
Oh, man. Who was it?
Oh, that girl over... Huh?
What are you talking about? Huh? There's nobody there.
Huh. That's weird. She was right there. A girl.
A girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was that dumb, Starry Mary. Oh, no. Couldn't be. She's not allowed out. You must be going screwy or something. Anyway, come on.
Oh, okay.
Oliver.
Oh, we're back
the
to
boy
her.
who
All
will
right.
save the world. But unfortunately for him, his light is yet a mere candle in the blackness.
Indeed. He may be the child the prophecies speak of, but he is a child nonetheless.
Yet these humans can be disturbingly powerful. Did the other's darkness not engulf the land entirely? Might this one not prove equally tenacious?
What would you have me do, Your Radiance?
Such saplings must not be suffered to grow.
Very well, Your Radiance.
He who would save this doomed world must die.
I'm trying to see the game in HQ after watching. Yeah. Trying to capture off a PS3.
Mom, help me!
Sweetie? Where are you? Oliver? Oliver?
You're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Oliver. Oliver.
Would you listen to her purr? Ready? Take it slow to start with, okay?
Yep, got it.
All right. Liftoff! Whoa! Ollie!
Oliver? Philip, what happened?
It's Ollie!
Oliver! Oliver? Oliver, wake up!
Mom?
Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry. I swear, if I'd known, I never would have.
Don't be silly, Phil. What about your car?
That hunk of junk, I can make another one in no time.
Well, I think you two have had quite enough excitement for one day.
Yes, ma'am. Ja!
Are you okay, Phil?
Must have twisted my ankle back there.
Whatever will you children get up to next?
Allie!
Allie,
Allie?
are you okay?
Mom? What's wrong?
Oh, my.
Mom?
She always did have a weak heart.
Mom?
Oh, dear.
I'll fetch the doctor.
Mom!
Oliver, sweetie. Oh, sweetie.
Mom!
You'll be okay. I know you will. Be good now. For me.
Mom? Mom? Mom! No. No! Don't leave me. You can't. Mom! Mommy! Don't leave me. Mom!
Sentimental fool. Sacrificing herself to save her child.
And yet, thanks to her, the boy lives.
Of course. But shorn of his mother's love, to whom can he now turn for guidance? And soon he will come to our world, where our powers are strongest.
Very good, Your Radiance.
Let us see how this story unfolds. I'm sure the ending will be engaging.
Oliver, honey, I brought you some apple pie. I'll just leave it here for you, okay, dearie? Now, you'll just have to wait until dinner, Timmy told him. Oh, it's so
Timmy
sad.
told
He's
him.
been in there 3 whole days now.
Oliver, Mummy starts her new job today, but she's asked someone very special to take care of you. Mummy spent a long time making him. I'm sure he'll look after you very well. Be good while Mummy's away, okay?
Mommy.
Is something wrong, sweetie?
Just come back soon, okay?
Of course, sweetie. We'll always be together, Oliver.
lifted, is it? Tiny! I'm free! Free!
Huh? What just happened?
You just witnessed the rebirth of Drippy, Lord of the Fairies.
Who?
What, are you deaf or something? Drippy, Lord of the Fairies, I said, didn't I?
Drippy.
That's right, and I'm sick to the teeth of you a snivelling and moaning. A proper crybaby bunting you are. 3 days, man. I mean, I've been sad before, but crying for 3 whole days? I'm surprised there's a drop of water left in you. You're a big boy, man. 3 days is, well, it's unheard of.
What?
Oh dear, bit flummoxed, are we? Bit lost for words. Not to worry, man, I got all the answers. Oh, but prepare yourself. Explaining all this is gonna take a while. Ready?
Just the whole slice of pie crust first.
Tidy. I like your style. Very honest, and you. Stay that way, okay? Take you far, it will. On with the show!
Okay.
See, it's like this, see? What it is there's more worlds out there than this one by here. There's what you might call parallel worlds, see? They're like worlds along by the side of your one. And one of those worlds is my world. That's right, a whole nother world.
Another world?
There's quick you are. And I, that is the Lord of the Fairies, the reason I'm by here in this world of yours, well, it's because there's a proper bad apple trying to upset the peace of both our worlds, see? Shada, the Dark Djinn, his name is, and what he did was he took over people's hearts and spread war and ruin all over our world. Tried to stand up to him, I did, and he turned me into a flippin' doll and kicked me out of our world and into yours, the rotter.
Uh-huh.
And then you went and cried all over me, and poof, the curse was lifted, just like that. Which makes me think you must be the one we fairies call the pure-hearted one. The one the legends say will save our world. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover, eh? So, anyway, that means I better get you over to our world and have you get rid of Shada for us. All right with you?
Me? But how can I...
Don't fret, man. It's a big responsibility, I know, but you'll be all right, especially with me to help you.
But I...
Oh, want me to ask properly, do you? Fair dues.
What?
Oh, pure-hearted one, will you please come and save our world?
No.
Sorry, I must have misheard you. What did you say? Go on once more, but louder.
I won't do it. I mean, I can't do it.
This is why they say never work with children. I ask nicely, and you give me a hearty, yes, sir. That's how this works, see? Gee whiz, that would be swell, you say. It's just how these things are done. It's tradition. How am I supposed to work with this? It's like he's never read a story in his life.
But I don't know anything about your world. And I just can't right now.
What, because your mom dropped dead?
Wait, what? Why did... Oh, fucking install shield? Piss off. Continue.
Yeah.
You got a photo of her? Hurry up, will you? I haven't got all day.
Oh, okay.
Let's see now. Blimey. It can't be. But then it can't be a coincidence, neither.
What is it?
The great sage Alicia. Then we might just be able to save you, ma'am.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You ready for another earful?
Yeah.
The souls of people in your world and my world are connected, which means people from over by here have another version of themselves over by there, called a soulmate, see? And people with soulmates can even look like each other. Now, your ma'am, well, she shared a soul with the great sage Alicia. A proper talent she was.
Huh? So my mom was a sage? But how does that help us save her?
Well, Alicia tried to take on the Dark Djinn, but his power was too much for her, and he trapped her in this dark jewel called the Soul Snare. When that happened, then the link between hers and your mam's souls would have been cut off. But if you could free Alicia, it just might fix the link, and who knows, it might even bring your mam back.
Is that really true?
I can't be sure now, but it's possible, yeah.
Wait. How do you know all this, Mr. Drippy? You've been a doll this whole time.
Ah, now there's clever of you. Good question, lad. It's like this, see? I'm not the only fairy. Even though I was stuck by here, my buddies were keeping me abreast of all the goings-on over there. How? I suppose it's what you might call telepathy. And that's not all. I was sending my lordly orders back over there too, having them spy on Shadar and that, you know, tidy, huh? Hmm? What is it?
I'll do it. I'll come to your world.
Kekatron, thank
I'll
you for
come
that
with you and
resub.
save my mom.
The 16
oh,
months.
That's marvelous. You might be doing it for all the wrong reasons, but if it saves our world, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Tidy. We better get going then. Chop chop.
Okay. But how do we get to your world?
Oh, curious, are we? All right, I'll tell you. First thing we need is a drop of magic. Go and have a dig around in the fireplace. There's something hidden there so nosy Parkers won't find it.
But why would anybody hide something in there?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Look lively.
Oh. God, the opening of this game, just, especially knowing the whole story, fucking got me, man. I'm glad Drippy came in when he did. Fuck. This is not going to be your happy-go-lucky story, if you noticed already. Where do you think you're going? You got a fireplace outside or something?
What could be hidden in a place like this?
A mighty spell book.
Huh? A book? But it would burn in there.
Not this book. The Wizard's Companion laughs in the face of fire. Wouldn't be much of a spell book if it didn't now, would it?
Really?
Aha, gotcha.
This is a spell book?
That there is the Wizard's Companion, the fount of all wizarding knowledge.
The Wizard's Companion.
Jane the Wizard's Companion, hey. Hey, Nightwing with the resub as well, the 22 months. Thank you very much, Nightwing. And now listen up, I'm going to teach you what's what in that Wizard's Companion of yours. If you want to have a read of it, press Z to open the main menu. You should see it down at the bottom right there. And then you just need to choose it with enter and you can leaf through the Wizard's Companion at your heart's content. Take a minute or two to have a skim of a few pages, eh? You look like a smart lad, so I'm sure you'll soon get it. Oh, I almost forgot. The first thing you have to do when you get your hands on the Wizard Companion is to make a pledge. You need to vow that you'll do all you can to be worthy of being a wizard. Don't look so flippin' worried, it's not hard. All you have to do is write your name in the book with an open, honest heart. You don't even have to write Oliver or whatever you want. You can write Bunting, Crybaby, or whatever you like. The important thing is that you mean it. Go on, scribble your name down. God, I fucking love Drippy. We're just going regular. This is like the whole, like, I don't rename Link either. I can't rename Oliver. Yes. You've taken the Wizard's Pledge and are now privy to the timeless wisdom of the Wizard's Companion.
Tidy. Right, magic in our way over to my world, is it? Now let's see.
What is it?
You got a wand somewhere by here? We can't go casting spells without a wand now, can we?
A wand? Why would we have a wand?
Oh, that's a pain. Ah, well, can't be helped. We'll just have to look for one outside.
Huh? We won't find one out there either.
Don't nitpick, Crybaby Bunting.
Bunting? My name is Oliver. Oliver.
Ah, so the Crybaby bit was right, at least, was it?
Righto, time to find ourselves the magic wand. I mean, there's one hidden somewhere around here, like the spell book? Ah, you're having a laugh if you think I'm going to make it that easy, man. What do you think I am, made of wizarding equipment? No, this one's going to be a little more difficult. But our journey over to my world is a hunt for the soul snare, among other things. So why don't you treat this as a warm-up? The Easter egg hunt before the wild goose chase, if you will. Huh? Okay, I guess. Okay, I'm lying. The thing is, I never brought a wand with me. I mean, look at me. The price of my lovability is my small stature, ain't it? I only just managed to carry that flippin' book, man. Any more and I've been crushed. Even fairies tell lies, huh? Course they do. Us fairies are incorrigible liars. Anyway, no point crying over spilled milk. Let's find ourselves a substitute, shall we? Substitute? How can there be a substitute for a magic wand? Well, if you can find something brown and sticky, like maybe a stick, we might just be able to muddle through it. Okay, you're sure a stick will work? You think I'm sending you up to the garden path or something? Fine, I'll give you a hand. Follow me, Bunting. I fucking love him. Like, Lofty was great, but man, Lofty does not stand up to Drippy. Hey, what are you looking at? Don't tell me you're thinking of using this lamppost as a flippin' wand. Well, you can cut that out for a start. This is way too flippin' big. We need a stick or something like that, ain't it? Why don't we go and have a look over by there? Okay. He's so great. Oh, the car? This one proper tidy motor, eh? Might get myself one of these. Sorry, now's not the time for it, is it? There ain't anything one like over by here either. Let's go and look on the other side, shall we? Okay. Oh, and when you find something, don't forget to pop it in your bag for safekeeping. Look at the top left of the main menu and you'll see your bottomless bag. In there, you'll find all your items nicely sorted in different categories. There's handy. Use Kuni to shift between the categories. Of course, there ain't much to see at the moment, but when you've got loads of stuff, you'll be glad a bit of order, ain't it? Anyway, next time you pocket a tiny item, be sure and have a closer look at it in your bottomless bag. In my bag, sure. You can see the resemblance. Wonder if Lofty's... Yeah, there was a point in 2 where he mentioned his oldest ancestor, or like chief tribe of, you know, the fairies, was Lofty, or was Drippy. Okay, so it's Z. And we got, oh wait, what is all this? Mite ticket? Wait, what are these? Change for a golden mite, golden drongo, flutterby, griffy, draggle, golden hurley. Also, I fucking love his, that's his clothes. It's like a cup with leg holes. Seemingly, I guess the remaster gives you some free familiar coupons? It's no use, there's nothing around here that looks like a wand. You're not wrong, Bunting. Alright, we better split up then and broaden the search like. I'll go and take another quick look around your house. You stay by here and head up the outside search, okay? Okay. I don't know if it was ever confirmed or unconfirmed that world is an exact continuity of the other world from 1, but the cities and other certain things are... I think it is, but there's also a specific part of this game that kind of, like, it might be, it might not. I don't want to say too much. Okay, brown and sticky, brown and sticky. Oliver? Huh? Oh, it's you!
You're the little girl I met before, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We met before. So, how do you know who I am?
Lofty's in two colors, it's just his clothes,
really
yeah.
Sorry, Oliver. Huh? Your mummy. I'm sorry. I couldn't save her. Huh? I don't... Why would you be sorry for that? I wanted to save her. I really did. Huh? Hey, wait. Where are you going? Hey, where did you go?
Ollie boy, why are you talking to thin air?
Mr. Drippy, she disappeared again.
Huh? Who did?
That strange girl. That's the second time she tried to talk to me.
What's that? A girl? Where? You're right about strange. I can't see her any flippin' where.
Well, how could you? She disappeared into thin air.
Well, anyway, there's something I want to ask you.
There is? Sure, go ahead.
Do you mind it? You know, having a sidekick, like.
Huh? A sidekick? Who do you mean?
Crikey, there's cold. Who do you mean, he says? Why not stab me in the heart while you're at it? I mean me! I wanted to know if it was alright me joining you on your adventures. Or if you were maybe wanting to trade me in for a younger, prettier model. But it looks like I got my answer, huh? Well, so you know, if you don't have faith in people, you'll never see their true worth. And what's more...
Look at this.
Huh?
It was on the ground, right where that girl was standing.
Chuck it here, then. Ta. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's a wand!
You mean it? A real wand?
Come over by here and take a look, man. It might seem like any old stick, but it's got all magic writing on it, see?
It does, huh? Wow. Is that how people write in your world?
The runes are all faded, so it might have lost a bit of power. But, for our current purposes, it's a beauty.
Neato. What a stroke of luck.
Luckier than you know, Ollie boy. Phew, I never thought we'd actually find one.
Do you think maybe that girl brought it here for me?
Hello, Lamb. Hello, Tiny Me. Yeah, you're just always one with Drippy. Ain't an old stick.
Right, now we need a place to cast our spell. To cast Gateway, you need somewhere proper massive. You need space to give it oomph, see?
Do we really need that much oomph?
Yeah, what kind of question is that? Magic is special, innit? It's sacred, right? You have to cast spells in the best environment possible. You really are new to this, aren't you? This is beginner stuff we're talking about here.
Oh, sorry.
Now, take me somewhere with plenty of space. There's got to be somewhere around by here.
The town square, I guess.
Yup. Oh. Maybe it's a nose ring. Yeah. Incredibly happy, incredibly emotional. Yes. Oh god, yes.
Do you really think we should be doing this here?
No worries, man. Normal people can't see magic, see? Go on, Ollie boy. Cast Gateway. That's it, man. You got it. Whoa. Whoa. Go on, boy, back. Tidy!
What is it? Stop that now! Heel boy, heel!
Told you, they didn't notice a thing. Yeah. Let's get a shunt in, crybaby bunting.
For the last time, it's Oliver!
Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
Oh.
And we're off to another world!
Hey, wait! Wait for me!
Right, let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
Ah, home at last! But there's a tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was pretty neat just now, huh?
Oh, that herd of elk! Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh. Huh?
Nice oak.
Jeepers.
Oh, Nickers! Where did he spring from?
Ah!
What do we do?
He's not like the big softies just now. He's itching for a fight. Proper savage.
Let's run away.
No, use that stick you got by there. Give him a whacking and send him packing.
Huh? Ah!
Look lively, he's making his move.
All right.
Let's do it.
Also, Jeepers. I think we've heard it twice so far. You'll hear it like 300 more times. Because I don't remember what Evan's like main thing he said was. I can't remember. Other than hello at the weirdest times. Oliver says Jeepers every 2 seconds. Don't fret, Ollie boy. Let your old pal Drippy talk you through the basics of battle. First off, take a look at the green gauge right there. That shows your health points. The more HP you have, the healthier you are, but if you're out, you'll go unconscious. And see the blue gauge underneath that? That's your magic points MP, ain't it? Don't worry about magic for now, man. Let's talk about beasties first, shall we? You can see lots of information about them up by here on the right. There's usefully. The red gauge shows you their HP. Get that down to nothing and you've won. And these speech bubble thingies down by here, the command you can use in battle. Well, that's enough to be going on with. Try giving the rotter a smack with your stick. Minus. And, okay, though, I might end up switching to controller just because the controls don't feel bad. It's just the layout is all over the place. They're saying minus and equals are the, like, left and right through the menu. Confirm your choice with click. And Bob's your uncle. Right, don't get cracking with the whacking. Enter also works at the very least. Tidy, or should I say, nice. That's what they say when you find an enemy's weak spot or block a big attack, see? Oh ho, and look at that, it's dropped something. You best pick it up, eh? That's what's known as a glim, Ollie boy. Enemies drop them in the heat of battle. Green glims like that, the one you just grabbed, will restore a few of your HP. The blue ones give you MP back instead. Same color as the gauge, see? Tidy. Oh, and you can also give your HP and MP a boost with spells and items, ain't it? Of course, you'll just have to take my word for that. Now, what with you not having any at the moment? Okie doke, that's enough for me. It's time for you to practice what I preach. Go on, boy back. Give him what for.
That hurt.
So it's got, like, it's got the same, like, free roam. But all the battle, like, commands are on that, like, turn-based kind of situation. Why though? Yeah, those buttons specifically is very strange. I'm pretty sure I can rebind everything.
Well, hey, proper tidy. Nice one, Ollie boy.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, our world is absolutely riddled with beasties. But keep that up and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
Sure, Mr. Drippy, but where are we going?
Well, first off, we need to get you a wand.
But I already have a wand.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? That thing's about as magical as a flipping cabbage. You might just squeeze a gateway spell out of it, but you can forget about anything more than that. Honestly, I wish you'd think before you open your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Now, I told you Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I? Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well, time was you couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He banned people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
So that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Well, it's not a matter of letting him, is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Course you will, and that's why we need to find you a better wand.
All right. Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Tidy.
Out of this world. And also, much like Oliver says Jeepers, Drippy's thing is tidy. Oh, the music. There it is. This overworld theme. Ain't it beautiful, Ollie boy? It's good to be back. Our world is absolutely riddled with monsters. If one of them spots you, you'll see a big exclamation mark pop up over its head and it'll charge. When it gets within touching distance, you'll have a fight on your hands. If you run out of HP in the middle of a battle, you'll be out for the count, so be careful, ain't it? Oh, and here's a tiny little technique for you. If you sneak up behind monsters without them noticing, you can get the first hit in, giving you the upper hand. The only thing is, it works the other way around too. If a monster sneaks up on you, they'll be able to get the first hit in, the rotters. Oh yeah, here, it's just a little something. Consider it a gift from the Lord High Lord of the Fairies. 3 loaves of white bread. Thanks, but what do I do with these? Just have a munch on one when you're feeling a bit ropey and you'll be right as rain in no time, man. But a wizard cannot live by bread alone, Ollie boy. He needs a proper wand and all. And that knobbly thing in your hand is doing my flippin' heading. See that big castle to the north? That's Ding Dong Dell, that is. I reckon we'll find ourselves a wand by there, so let's get moving, shall we? Okay. I wonder how quickly it... Like, if I plug in... Oh, pretty immediately, okay. Booster shoots. Already pandering to Piku, give him free bread.
We can do this!
Okay. I think it's... Pain. Yeah! Yeah! You ever just smack a rhino in the face with a stick? God, it looks incredible, yes. Like, it looked really good on the PS3, but oh my god. That beef. Took all the beef out, that violence. Trying to find the menu, but oh, okay. Triangle opens the bag, which is also the menu. Okay. Is there like? Okay, well, let's save. I think all the keybinds are at the title screen, not here. Writing star, minimap rotation. There's something I forgot to tell you. What is that, Mr. Drippy? Here in my world, you can use right stick to change your viewpoint. If you're having any trouble with the controls, go to settings in your main menu and have a fiddle with them. You can switch vibration on and off there as well, ain't it? Speaking personally, I'd have it on. A rumble just ain't a rumble without a bit of rumble, is it? Now I know there's a lot to take in, Ollie boy, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. I guess. Look at this world, one of these small segment of it, but it's beautiful. Never forget those fantastic spires and mountains and overhangs in the sequel. I mean, there's definitely shit like that if you can see in the distance all the plateaus and stuff. Definitely got all that going for it too. The mountains. There's huge like mesa over there. Oh, I'm gonna do that so many times, trying to hit options for the settings. I was hoping, you know what? We'll hit that. I was hoping there would be a stick speed. You said click the right stick? Or just was it saying move the right stick? I might, hold on. Save and then quit. I need to check these options. Gamepad bindings? Ish. Don't show again. Shush. Shut the hell up. I don't want your big picture bullshit. Gamepad. Okay. Let's see. I keep hitting that thinking something different is gonna happen. Okay, so I can't adjust that then. Alright. It's fine. Something I'll have to get used to. Any weird binding? Yeah, big picture mode bullshit. Ding dong Dell.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Then you better cure him, ain't it, Ollie boy? It's time to mend your first broken heart. Mend it? But how do I do that? Well, you can't do it just yet. There's a couple things we'll be needing first. But I know an old man who's just got what we need. Proper use for IMA. An old man? What old man? What do you mean, what old man? The old man, ain't it? Lives in a wood to the north of here. Proper deep and deeply dark it is. That's why they call it the Deep Dark Wood. Makes sense, I guess. Go away, Lisa, save. Okay. Let's see. We got LB to parry. LB. B. Change the. Okay. Trying to see if there was. It might just be in dungeons where if I click the stick, it'll go to that direction. When we go all the way up there. Alright, Rhino boy, come here. Might...
Let's do it!
Battle-wise... Let's see. I think there's something in every corner. The pre-battle has... the what we're gonna be looking at HP wise, and then once it actually starts, it moves. Oh, where'd my mouse go? Don't know. Click that once I have my mouse back. Level 2! We did it. Can I... Oh god. Oh, I have to click to be like, hey, I'm using keyboard mouse again. Drippy, yes, that's adorable lamp. I love it. middle bits. Maybe kind of how we did Ni no Kuni 2. I'm gonna pay attention to like right above, right under the mini map. Let's fight this thing.
Come on!
Bartender. I guess it depends. So I think it, like, these are only one things in a fight so far. I think covering this menu is probably the lesser of the evils instead of the enemy HP. Because whatever I select should be immediately here. Just the rest of the scroll. Yeah, yeah. We'll be able to get one at some point, I'm sure. And you can name familiars, so might as well name our familiars after you guys. Whenever we get that. Should be soon. Sleepy Fowl.
Let's do it!
I remember this thing being an ass. Because, much like its name, it's going to put me to sleep. It died first. Good. I was looking on Steam to see the global achievements. There's a point, I think, 7% that has the compendium done. There's a lot of familiars in this game. Look at that, it's a waystone, there's useful. A waystone? Yeah man, there are these ancient stones, see? You can use them to store a record of your adventure so far. In wild places like forests and so on, you can just plonk yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why, or you can't just, okay. Why not, he says, give me strength, come on, because they're crawling with horrible beasties, ain't it? They are? That sounds kind of scary. You'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old where. Allow me to explain a little more. Touch a raystone and your health and magic power will be fully restored. Not bad, eh? It's not bad, and that's not all, man. These little beauties will also let you save your progress. Traveler's best friend they are. Which is why you should stop at every waystone you see and make good use of it. Better safe than sorry, ain't it? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Tidy, that's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as your word. Right though, next stop, the old man of the woods. The waystones, yup. They use the same ones. But also, because there were no familiars in that game, the other part that's not unlocked for us yet was not in the second one. The Higgledies were great in 2. They were, I mean, as close to a familiar as you would get. Oh. That's... I don't remember that. There's like a picture mode, essentially. I was trying to see about, like, flipping the camera. It's on bumper. Okay. There's just a first-person view. Ooh, this is good to know. Those good screenshots, yeah.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, your tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
All the different names.
The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Dolly boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only gonna get bigger and meaner. So, you're gonna need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
Oh, Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named Form Familiar here. You what? The boy is correct. Look at the wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really? So does that mean I can't cast the spell? Oh, I'm not as powerless as all that, young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form Familiar. Ah, yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. Do we get to name Mad Lad number 1? Yes. I'm pretty damn sure we do. Form Familiar. Thank you very much, Old Father Oak. But simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you will be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards, such as life. Don't worry about that for now, Mun. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
Yes! So this is a familiar, huh? He'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merry, ain't it? Here, you better give the little fellow a name, eh? The default Mighty, I'm pretty sure there's a few random suggestions too. Mighty, Matey, Mito, and Smitey. Let's see how... Oh, let me click. I know Nightbot, I think, has, like, ways to, like, randomly pick from chat. Unless there's any specific, like, hold on. Because a lot of these, I have no idea. Like, there's, you know, golems for Luma, lamps for lamp. A cowboy, if such exists. Yeah, there's a pile of bananas familiar. That is also Pharaoh's. Let's see. I think it would be under giveaways. Where's that? Let's see. Eligibility. Okay, I think how it works. Okay, it's populating the list right now based on people who have spoken in chat since I've opened this. So only like 4 of you right now. Let's see, channel. Okay. Subscribe. Okay. If you want to be named after Mighty, say just anything in chat. It doesn't really matter what. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, hold on, wait. I unselected everything instead of selecting everything. Started eating bananas myself after most of my life. Wait, what do you mean after most? Wait a minute. Or if there's any, like, we can do it giveaway-wise, or we can just, I can just look in chat and just be like, hey, this is gonna be you now. That might be an easier way, like a more fitting way. Age of 7. I mean, like, the way you said it made it sound like you never had a banana in your entire life. Like, you're actively avoided them or something. See, section of monsters named Fuddy Daddy, Big Daddy, Granddaddy, and Batty Daddy. I don't remember what those look like. Please. Well, let's see. Mighty, this is gonna be like our main dude. He hit us in the head. God, I keep, whenever I click out. How many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chase things with spoons. This is true. This is true. Make Gaidam our first one. Look like Dr. Robotnik. No, we can do Kainam. I was like, Kainam or Doge are both fitting for people who would smack me in the face. Hello, Kainam. No. Are you sure? No, I want... Oh, there we go. Share button. That's an L. Amy. It was Mighty. Oh, I'm not here. Mighty, our first familiar. Oliver, we cannot let you set off into the wild with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is a restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. I love a little picture. Look at it. Hit us over the head. Yeah. First thing he did. He greeted us by smacking us in the head with his sword. Tidy, that's the most useful spell there is for a wandering adventurer. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with Healing Touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm gonna get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy. Next, I'll give you the gift of the Blazing Inferno. Fireball. Shoots a little ball of fire, that one does. Plant-based beasties flippin' hate fireman. Even old Treeface here is scared of fireball. Drippy, how dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy? Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. Fireball. Doing a great, I'm pretty sure you don't. Now, boy, you can press square at any time to open your spells menu. While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. It said the most unexpected of spells can prove incomparably useful given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions, after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through your magical repertoire. You never know which spells might save the day. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Teeny bopper.
We can do this.
Right, Ollie boy, it's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you've got to pick who's going to fight out of you and your little friend. Got the trouble of making him, so we'd best give him a go, eh? Select him, will you?
Here goes.
Tidy, now let's send him into the fray, shall we? Oh yeah, see that circle in the top left there? That's your familiar stamina gauge. What that does is it shows you how much longer he can fight for, see? The longer you keep him on the go, the shorter his stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? So before that happens, you'll have to call him back to you for a bit of rest, like. Oh, there's something else about familiars you should know. See a little mark by here? That's his sign. Yes. It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them. Sun, moon, star, and planet. Then, like star signs, different ones get on better. You can use that to help you in battle. Now let's talk about tricks. The proper powerful abilities, a bit like your spells. And just like spells, they cost MP to use. You can see the cost written next to them. Cards we got our familiars, yes. I don't know where we turn them in. Those weren't in the regular game. Those are definitely like remaster things. We got to remember is that you and your familiar share MP and HP. So if a familiar uses a trick or takes a big hit, it's your MP or HP that'll suffer. Ricky, this is a long old lesson, eh? Right, let's finish with a top tip, shall we? Your familiar stamina is always going down, so you'll need to swap it with him regularly. You can do that anytime you like by pressing L1, hit it. I'm going to stop talking before I put us both to sleep. It's your turn to sing for your supper. Go on, boy, back. Cut loose. Bah. Smack it. Yeah. And throw a fireball at that one. Level 2. So now you know how to fight with a familiar, ain't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to when to let your familiar loose and when to take control of yourself. Do my best, Mr. Drippy. Oh, and when he's not fighting, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. In the creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiars with delicious treats. There's all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and there's others that can even teach them new tricks. Tidy. Feed little blighters enough of what they fancy, and the bonds of familiarity between you will grow, meaning you can boost their abilities even more. Careful not to stuff them too full of sweeties, though. You'll only end up getting full up. Adoration and moderation, that's the key. It's likely a lot to get your head around, but just remember that creature cage is where you look after your familiars and take it from there, ain't it? Creature cage. God, I promise to look after him real well, Mr. Drippy. I want to say the tickets are in the casino. I think that's where you turn them in, which is quite a while away. I almost forgot. We had something we wanted to ask you, your trunkiness. There's a guard down in Ding Dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see? Broken-hearted, you say? Shadhar's evil spread still further. So you will be needing... That we will, your okitude. That's quick you are. You still got it, ain't you? I don't think he's called him the same name a single time. I know it's here somewhere. Critic, you've gone and lost it, have you? Lost it? The insolence. I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. While I seek it out, I have a favor to ask of you. What? I did mention we're in a flippin' hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go. Mr. Drippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he? How very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man. Alright, I get the flippin' message. Go on, what is it you need for us? Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see. The Guardian, eh? What's up with the old fellow? I'm afraid he has become rather unruly of late, and he is neglecting his duties. Well, that's no good, is it? We'd better help you sort him out then, eh? The Guardian? He sounds kinda tough. Too right he is. He's way stronger than your average beastie, but you've got Familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. And besides, if you're going to take down Shadar, you can't back out of a bit of light Guardian bastion now, can you? Okay, I'll do it. Very kind of you. The Guardian can be found in the deepest parts of the woods beyond the Whispering Waterfalls. I wish you luck. First spells, now familiars. You're turning into a proper wizard, ain't it, Ollie boy? Yes, I am, huh? Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate, eh? How do I do that, Mr. Drippy? It's a piece of cake, man. Now listen up. If you look at the main menu, you'll see friends and familiars. That's where you'll find all sorts of details about you and your familiar's abilities. It looks a bit complicated, and there are a few fair options kicking about in there, to be fair, but you'll soon get the hang of it, man. You're still new to this wizarding lock, so there's a limit to what you can do, ain't it? But keep fighting monsters, and eventually you'll get stronger. We call that leveling up, see? You'll probably make some new mates before long, and all, so be sure to take a closer look at them, like I showed you. Halo, thanks for the follow. You got it, Mr. Drippy. Friends and familiars now accessible in the main menu. Okay, now I get my mouse back. Alright, and kind of, yeah, give me food, bitch. Incredible. I fucking love it. Oh my god. Alright, creature cage. I don't know if do I have any food? I don't got any treats yet. We don't have any equipment either, of course. The little grunty noises. Decent number. Alright. Yeah, there's no jump button in here, so no just like jumping and dashing like Ni no Kuni 2. Just habitually spamming. Nice dungeon bread. I am getting a few stutters. It's like OBS wise is fine, but it's like every so often it needs to load more and there's a very clear stop. Look at the little guy. And mess with more of the settings. I best warn you, Ollie boy, it's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you even get to the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. You have a familiar to help me now. There's brave you are. Don't forget though, if the going gets tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. I sure won't. And remember what old Treeface told you, the spells menu is a mere tap of square away. You should try to familiarize yourself with the main menu too while you're at it. Don't worry, you're not going to break anything no matter what you press. So have a good old poke around, ain't it? And when you learn new skills and that's new options will come up on the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled and make the most of your new toys. Jeepers, there's so much to remember. You'll soon get used to it all, man, no worries. Now get past the Whispering Waterfalls and on to the Guardian of the Woods we go. Right, let's go help him get back to normal. Thinking about getting this for the Switch. I'm Ni no Kuni 2 on PS4, but didn't like the combat, boring hack and slash. Really, I thought that was one of the more fun upgrades. I love this game's battle system too. Very different, but I rather enjoyed it. I think both of the battle systems are really fun though. Spit 2.
Let's go.
And a whippersnapper.
Here goes.
Cut loose. The only problem the Switch has is it's a port versus a remaster. Yeah, that's the only difference. But I highly recommend this game. I played it back on PS3. And it's one of my absolute all-time favorite games. We got some cake. We can give Kainum some cake. Increases magic attack. We're not giving you that cake. I'm sorry. Magic attack does nothing for you. Not sure what the remaster has to offer over the original still. I think it's just visuals and seemingly like it gave us the those extra coupons, the coupons for familiars, which presumably is still in the Switch version. To play Fire Emblem. One for Switch, would you recommend? Fire Emblem on Switch? Yes, absolutely. Especially if you've never played a Fire Emblem game, Three Houses is a pretty solid entry point. It's very different than a lot of the other entries in the series, but I would say it's pretty damn beginner friendly. A bar of chocolate. Attack? Yeah, here you go, kind of. Have some chocolate. So simulation stuff like in Persona. Simulation? What do you mean by simulation stuff? So I mean, Fire Emblem, like, back on the original Famicom, was meant to be a war simulator. Oh, we're blind. The basis of it is, it's... Oh, we are super blind. It's, like a chessboard game. High school simulator. Oh, that part. There's definitely like, it's hard to like trying to explain it in terms of like, you know, the Persona school parts. That's what I thought it was gonna be. It's a lot more in depth than that, and it's entirely optional as well. No full life sim. There's partial walk around management. Yeah. It's more like a third person like barracks situation. Like the life sim type part of the game is essentially how you train your units off the battlefield. But yeah, if you end up not liking it, like there's a lot of story stuff that happens in there, but other than like the kind of early parts of the game, you're very rarely forced to do it. Most of the time you can just do battles instead. But yeah, there's a lot of NPC talking for lore, story, world building, some quests to get items. I knew there was something I'd forgotten to tell you about familiars. What's that? This is important, Ollie boy, so listen carefully, alright? I showed you how the familiars can use tricks, didn't I? Well, as the little fellows get stronger, they'll start learning new ones. If you want to see what tricks your familiars have up their sleeve, choose friends and familiars from the main menu. Tricks are a bit different from magic. Each individual trick fills a single command slot, you see. Press triangle when you're in the friends and familiars bit, and you can change the command slots used for tricks. Which reminds me, a familiar can only remember a maximum of 8 tricks at any given time. Meaning if you want them to learn a new one, you'll have to make them forget one of their old ones. Bit of a pain, like, but at least you can teach an old familiar new tricks. Anyway, the important thing is that you can assign a trick to your familiar's command wheel. If you don't, you won't be able to use it. Simple as that. Okay, I think I got it. Because it felt like I wasn't playing a game. And I would say Persona, I mean, I've watched Persona 3 and played through Persona 5. But the life, like, simulation aspect of that was, like, going from dungeon crawling and then having this huge span of, you know, life sim. I could see where people get annoyed by that. The life sim, oh shit, we are hurting. The walking around life sim-esque part of Fire Emblem, it's pretty short in comparison. Yeah, I would say like at the very like how I do it is I do it once a month. Your chapters are broken up into a month, and you get 1 day a week for free time to do whatever you want. So usually, you know, the first day, the first free time day, you do the monastery, walking around, talking to everything, getting some quests done, all that stuff. And the rest of the time you can just battle away. Very shallow in comparison to Persona game, but can still, yeah. But maybe you'll enjoy it too. There are definitely aspects of it that like I find really endearing. And then there's definitely also other aspects that I find like necessary to do, but kind of get old. But also, it also depends on how deep you really want to dig into mechanics. The game gives you a lot of difficulty options to, if you really want a difficult challenge and like really explore all the different mechanics, it's there. Or you can just play on casual or easy or whatever you want, and it won't matter what you do. I think level 4 is our first creature cage. No, this one. Tricks. Oh, level 5 is Sandblast. Okay. Hello.
We can do this.
I love it. God, his face. He knows. He just had, oh God, we have no mana. Cancel, pick that up. L1.
Here goes.
Okay, we are not looking great on health. Jabber knows, yeah, that face, he knows. He knows exactly what he's gonna do. Hello. Iced coffee, which is our mana restoration. There is a waystone right here, though. Look at that. There's useful. If you're lucky, you'll be able to use these one day. Pretty sure whenever we have too many familiars, we're able to interact with this. I love him. I'm pretty sure he acts as like the PC. If you compare it to Pokemon again. We're like one battle away from a level. This game, if I remember correctly, the battles don't fuck around. Like the bosses, it's not Ni no Kuni 2 difficulty, where you can just no brain and win.
We can do this. Here goes.
Oh, Whippersnapper didn't die. Body. It's the face of a man who's seen gain leaks and doesn't care about spoiling them. God, my timeline today. I've had to unfollow so many people. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. How fast are you? Oh, you real fast. We gotta turn around. I don't wanna give him the upper hand.
Come on. Here goes.
Persona. Ain't no problem. Hope we could help. Let's get right there on Twitter Street. Yeah, because if you didn't know, we got a Sunday. The whole games have been data mined and like the ROMs have been dumped, so people are getting it on hacked switches and able to play it. Like people are playing it right now. Magic defense. Nah, we'll save that. Yeah, I've played through a lot of the games so far. If you wanted to check it out, that's also a good way to see gameplay-wise. Good off on getting spoiled. I have a coworker that won't shut up. Damn. Hold up, Ollie boy. Now what is it? Listen, man, someone's coming. But I don't. It's him. It's the flippin' Guardian. Smack. Guardian of the Woods. All right.
Here goes.
Cut loose. I mean, this is our first big, or real boss. I don't remember it. It's probably not gonna be too difficult. Oh. Oh. Wait, wait, pick that up and then retreat. Fireball. Yeah, buddy. Another one. No, I was going to defend. I saw him charging. This looks serious, Oliver. You best defend yourself. You've seen the defend command, ain't it? Use it, or you're in for a proper headache, man. Oh, believe me. Unflippin' guard. Nice one, Ollie boy. There's Tidy. Defending against big moves like that can earn you a nice little bonus as well. So when he starts building up a nasty looking number, to be sure to put up your guard. Oh god, okay. We'll smack him. That would, nope, don't smack him. Mistake. Alright. Let's get Kynan back out here. Oh. Defend. Oh. Look, Ollie boy, the big lump's gone and knackered himself. Now now's your chance to give him a proper walloping. Smack, smack, smack. Tidy, that's a gold glim, man. That little beauty will restore all your HP for you. And not only that, it'll let you do a miracle move that doesn't use any MP, Tidy. But they don't hang around forever. Hurry up and grab it, Ollie boy. We got gold glims here. Let's go, Kynan. Slash dance. Bop. There we go. Because those things Lofty always gave us the worst time. Yeah! I don't remember that happening in this game. I remember them being, you know, actually decent to pick up. Beard of the Woods. Level 5 for each of us. Sandblast. And we got a lore page for Guardian of the Woods. Crikey, that was a close run thing, man. Guardian, he headed toward the deepest part of the wood. Do you think he's back to normal now? Your guess is as good as mine, man, but that weird look in his eyes had gone at least. I reckon he'd probably take some time out to get his head together, and then he'll be right back to the old guardianing. But what made him go all screwy like that? You don't think it was... Of course the flippin' was, had Shadar written all over it. We'd best watch our backs if we visit any more forests. Saying that, you get guardians everywhere. Anyway, we did what we came to do. We'd best get back and see old Treeface, eh? Sure, let's go. Fucking achievement on Guardian. God damn it. The serenity of the Guardian of the Woods' heart has unlocked a story in the Wizard's Companion. And a new Tale of Wonder. I forgot about the Tales of Wonder. Like little fairy tales within the compendium.
You did well to calm the Guardian of the Woods. And I found what I was looking for. But first, a gift. By way of thanks.
You were on a roll by here, man.
I entrust to you one of my closest companions, the Telling Stone. His knowledge of our world rivals even my own. I thought he might help you on your journey. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he will tell you anything you wish to know. And the other thing, the locket. This is what you came
The locket.
For, is it not? It is a vessel for fragments of the human heart. To rescue the heartbroken, you will need the locket and the spells required to use it. I will give you those as well.
Thank you so much, Old Father Oak.
Such a well-mannered child. Unlike some I could mention.
All right. Ta, backface.
Some things are as unchanging as the forest. No matter. You had best be on your way. Now, boy, you must come and see me from time to time, and tell me of your travels. I look forward to hearing of your progress.
Yes, sir.
Let's be off, shall we? Time to head back to Ding Dong Dell and mend a broken heart.
Okay.
The tablet, the Telling Stone is just... Oh, well, you might have changed it by now, Loma. But the... What was it? Fuck it. Easter Island head. I was like, that's just Luma. And the locket... This was in the Ni no Kuni 2 DLC, the last DLC. Take Heart Spell. Give Heart Spell. But it was like a cameo thing just kind of shoved in the ground. Creature Compendium. Dangerous Places, Life Lessons. Yeah, I love how this is all the magic pages and shit. Like, it's so the little like look at it. The illustrations and everything. You ever just that you ever just Easter Island head that. There's one of these for every single spell in the book. Like, let's see, like the heal. This little dude. What was this one? Oh, Fireball. And I think... Yeah, the equipment. There's like a glossary of every single weapon in this game. It's crazy in depth. Like weapons, armor, shields, accessories. Wild. It's all been remastered to look fucking gorgeous. Exactly. Moil. I'm pretty sure it's just. What? I get it's ruining it. No. There we go. Alright, back to Ding Dong Dell. Can we walk through here? Yes. Come here, sheep. I don't remember when we're able to start recruiting or capturing our own familiars.
Here goes.
I don't think it's until like the second-ish part of the game. We get the girl. I think it's around there, yeah. Oh, I love these ones. Ouroboros. No.
Let's do it.
Good old Ouroboros.
Here goes.
And they did. I'm wondering if they adjusted any encounter rates. Because I know for post-game, I grinded a shitload. Because there's, just like any JRPG, there's the rare enemy that gives you shitloads of experience. No difference in this game.
Let's go. Here goes.
But I love how it looks. It's very, it looks like Tiny Totoro. I forget what they're called. But they're adorable. But also super rare. If I remember right, if you try to catch one, it's like one of the hardest things to catch in the game. I definitely never was able to do it. And they like to run. So, the special enemy standard. I want to say, we might be thrown immediately into a cutscene now. Whenever we get out, I want to look at the
Looks
gifts,
like he's still
the coupons we have.
Huh?
Mr. Drippy, we have to help
So we might
him.
actually be, we're
Right,
given
go,
one.
Ollie boy. I better explain how it's done then, innit? First thing you'll need to do is to take the locket Treeface gave you and fill it with the piece of heart our friend is missing.
The piece of heart?
That's right. One of the bits we're all made up of deep down.
The bits we're made up of? I don't understand.
How can I put it? Just give it a go. You'll soon work it out, man. First off, what that guard's missing is a drop of good old-fashioned enthusiasm. Find some and give it to him, and he'll be right as rain.
Okay, but where do I find enthusiasm?
Well, now, feast your eyes on that other guard, but there. He's got more get-up and go than a sack of squirrels. If he hasn't got some enthusiasm to spare, I'm a monkey's uncle. Ask nicely, and I'm sure he'll give you a lend of it.
Sure, I'll try my best.
How you doing, Scoop Bacon? First, essentially, yeah. There were 2 Ni no Kunis on, I think both of them were on DS, or only Japan releases. But they have very similar stories to this. What was I about to check? Oh, the coupons. Might, Drongo, Flutterby, Griffey, Draggle, Hurley. No, none of those names sound familiar. As far as the Totoro thing is concerned. Is that a... Oh. I can't take my mouse. I wish I could. I really do, but I'm afraid I can't open this gate without my colleague's permission. No, it's not that. We just want to borrow some of your enthusiasm. Well, if it's enthusiasm you're after, I've got plenty to spare. Take as much as you want. Thank you, sir. Mr. Drippy, how do I get the enthusiasm out of his heart? Look at the pages old Treeface gave you for your book, ain't it? It's a spell called Take Heart. You need to cast first. Take Heart, huh? Sure. Toko, yes! That's the name. Remnant Kingdom. Remnant Kingdom was
Looks
good.
like you got yourself a locket full of enthusiasm. Now, you just got to give it to our friend over by there.
Okay, here goes.
It's a very different battle style. You need to give this guard the enthusiasm we got from his friend, huh? That's right, Jolly Boy. The spell you need is this time is Give Heart, ain't it? I know it sounds like the other one, but don't get them mixed up, whatever you do. Don't worry, Mr. Drippy. Give Heart is the one for repairing broken hearts. I'll remember that. Now, when you cast Give Heart, you'll need to choose the piece of heart you want to restore from your locket. Of course, you only got one in there at the moment, so even you can't mess this up. Go on then, give that guard his enthusiasm back. All right, here goes. This game is more of a turn-based, where Revenant Kingdom was like the, you know, action battle system. First saw the game, I had to follow this one. Did a very good job making it their own, keeping the same. Yeah. There was a lot of things missing in the second one that this one had. Like, the second one didn't actually have Studio Ghibli working on it. This one does. And as fun as the second one was, I loved it. There was definitely a noticeable drop in, like, I guess, storytelling from this one. That Ghibli magic wasn't really there, and it showed. Give Heart.
Beautiful! It worked!
Neato.
Tidy. Looks like he's back in the land of the living.
What's happening? Where am I?
Well, you're back with us, I see.
Yes, I feel so strange, as if a weight has been lifted from my heart. I feel better.
Thank goodness for that. I was worried about you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't myself. But I'm back now, and ready to work harder than ever.
Well then, these fine people have all come to visit our great kingdom. I think we'd better let them in.
Indeed we had. This way, everybody.
I like their fish spears. Can't thank you enough, but I'm sure you receive your fair share of merit stamps for performing such a heroic feat. Merit stamps? What are those? You mean you helped me without even thinking of the merit stamps you'd earned? You do have a merit stamp card, don't you? They used to collect stamps awarded for helping those in need. If you don't have one, you should visit Swift Solutions in town and pick one up. This is me rabbiting on. I have to get this gate open. That's what you're waiting for, isn't it? Yes, please, sir. Tidy, we can finally go inside. Super cliche and cheesy, and you can predict a lot of twists, but it was charming in some way. Yeah, for sure. Yes, Swift Solutions, of course. We're finally here. We're finally in Ding Dong Dell. Oh, that was Oliver. Indeed, we are, early boy. There were a few unseen snags on the way, I'll admit, but all's well that ends well. And I was going to take you to see old Treeface eventually anyway. Righto, on with the wand hunt. The king of this place knows a spell or two. Let's see if he can help us, shall we? A real-life king? Sure, I guess that means we should head for that big old palace over there, huh? Alright, Swift Solutions. I don't know if we go straight there. Oh. Yoink. We get our coupon. Oh, a.
Jeepers. It's so different.
Stop staring, man. It's rude.
But look at those goofy clothes.
Goofy? Are you blind? You are the goofy one round these parts.
Huh?
Do I really look so strange?
Crikey, we better get you a new outfit before they put you in the zoo. Come on, Ollie boy.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ollie boy, but no matter how trendy they are over in Motorville, your clothes are just plain out of place over by here. They're really so strange, but this is all I have. Then we'll have to just buy you some more, won't we? There's loads of shops here in Ding Dong Dell, man. One of them must sell clothes, ain't it? I guess. Okay, let's go find a store where I can buy a new outfit. I'm gonna play the second game. It's odd not seeing tons of animal people. That's fair. I mean, this is also the only town I mean, here's one. It's just not entirely, you know. They still exist. Back down here. But Ding Dong Dell is the main city. And then very much translated over to Kuni 2. Can I get my coupon card? There might be a main quest for doing that. Got anything glittering in the corner? Hello. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a flap at the moment with the reorganizing of the old errand board, but if it's a bounty hunt you're after, you'll have to come back later. Okay, yeah, we'll be here to get our stamp card later. Oh, let's go over here. Okay. Well, that hasn't changed in a few hundred years. Nope. And hello. Excuse me, ma'am? Do you sell clothes from this world? I mean, do you sell regular clothes? Clothes, dear old Hoot. I'm afraid we don't have any in stock at the moment. I mean, Hoot Nanny. Don't tell us that, man. Have you seen how the boy's dressed? He's a flippin' embarrassment. He's getting funny looks wherever we go. My street cred is in ruins. Oh, a fairy. I used to see your kind all the time, but I bet children these days don't even know who you are. You're telling me kids these days, man. Disrespectful, ignorant, downright rude. You wouldn't know a fairy if it kicked them in the flippin' shins. Not like you, eh, missus? Now, about these clothes. Yes, dear Who, let me think now. Now I come to think of it, there was a traveler who left a set of clothes here once upon a time. He bought a new outfit, you see, so he left his old one behind. Roughly human-shaped, is it? And cheap? I shouldn't doubt. Tidy, we'll take it. But Mr. Drippy? Yes, now I remember. He was the one who... Yes, he said they were very special clothes, made from the fabric woven from the fibers of the sky tree, if I remember rightly. Lovely and comfy, extremely hard-wearing, and lucky to hoot. I think the only problem would be the size. If it's you who are going to wear this outfit, dear, I'll need a few hours to make some alterations. It would look huge on you otherwise. Could you come back tomorrow morning? Of course we can, man. How's about that then, Ollie boy? There's lucky. Thank you very much, ma'am. Oh, a pleasure, my dear. Toodle-hoo for now, until tomorrow. He's the High Lord of the Fairies. That's all the street cred you need. Tomorrow's flipping ages away, man. I'd like to go and see the king right away, but we can't go till you've got your outfit sorted, ain't it? I guess not, but what will we do until tomorrow? I know that guard on the gate said something about us getting some kind of card from a place in town, ain't it? Something Solutions, I think he said the name of the shop was. The one we just went to in the boutique, that's the owl one. Was it, Swift Solutions? There's clever of you, that's the one. I knew it was some other kind of bird. Nice one, Ollie boy. The stores here sure do have goofy names. You reckon? They're just named after what they look like, ain't it? Anyway, let's get over to Swift Solutions, shall we? Good old Swift Solutions. I think you can reach anyone's shins. You can probably headbutt their shins. Kicking their shins, I don't know about that. Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away, and where those who are feeling helpful agree to perform tasks on their behalf. What sort of tasks do you mean, sir? You want to say don't know? Dear me, you really are new to this, aren't you? Well, I shall swallow my amazement and explain. Folks who are in need of assistance flock to me, hoping to find someone willing to take on their errands for them. On your travels, you're bound to run into people who are looking for help, and you'll have to decide whether or not to soothe their fluttering hearts by taking on the tasks they set you. Have a look at the errand board over there. On it, you'll see a list of the tasks you can take on. At Swift Solutions, you can also agree to undertake missions to eliminate specific monsters. These are known as bounty hunts. If you want to find out more, access the main menu and take a look into your journal. A journal? Huh, okay, I think I got it. The journal will also tell you how many merit stamp cards you've got. Oh, the gatekeeper mentioned something about those. I don't think I have one, though. Oh, you don't, do you? Well, that's swiftly remedied. Keep this merit stamp card safe. You'll need it to collect stamps when you complete tasks. Once you fill up a few cards, you can exchange them for merit awards, which are sure to be useful on your travels. Simply visit the nearest branch of Swift Solutions, hand over your completed cards, and the awards will be yours. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Well, helping people out is a small part of saving the world, Ollie boy. But before we make a start on all that do-goodery, we need to get you dressed for the job. Now, the hootenanny said your outfit will be ready tomorrow, so I reckon our best plan of action is to go and get a good night's sleep down at Cat's Cradle, ain't it? There we go. There are quests open already, which we might be able to do before sleeping. So wherever have those little rascals run off to now? Something the matter, ma'am? It's my boys. The three of them are forever running off and not coming back. I know they're just playing, but I can't help thinking they'll hurt themselves. You're out with them a lot, huh? Yes, I do, and today they're even later than ever. I'm beside myself. Mother's life is never easy no matter where you are, eh? You don't have a spare moment? Yes. 3 stamps, hide and seek. Sorry to put you through such trouble, but if you could let me know when you found them, I'd be ever so grateful. If I remember correctly, I don't know if you have to find them in a specific order, but I'm pretty sure one is up here, or 2 of them. It hurts. Oh look, poor Dab's gone and hurt himself. Must be one of that lady's lost boys. We better patch him up, eh? Jeepers, it looks painful. What can we do, Mr. Drippy? We don't have first aid kit. Crikey, Ollie boy. Brain like a flippin' sieve you've got. You're a wizard, ain't or sieve. Use some flippin' magic. Well, sure, which spell do I use, Mr. Drippy? For crying out loud, man. I'm only telling you this once, right? Healing touch, man. Got it? Healing flippin' touch. You said it twice. It hurts. Okay, here goes. I'm gonna fix you up, okay? That's a counterweight. You're probably right. Doesn't hurt anymore. Hooray, I'm all better. Listen, Sunshine, your poor mother is worried sick about you, right? Get on home with you. I will, I promise. Thank you for making me feel better. Today's a fine day for mouse thwacking. The only question is, what to thwack them with? Look at this fucking dude. Mouse thwacking. Again, thinking back to Ni no Kuni 2 and the lore around Ding Dong Dell in that game. You can see how it got that way. King Tom used to come and play with me and my friends all the time, but he hasn't come out of his castle for ages now. It's really boring without him. Oh, you're not one of the lost kids? You gotta love a classic Five Missing Kids quest and self-respecting JRPG, right? For a second, I thought he was talking about like actual vermin. In this world? Oh no. The kid out here? I only, like, super remembered the one that was up the steps. Can't talk about people like that. What the hell are these kids? Why can't I reach these kids? Is it you? What? Yay, pee-pee time. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. And there's 3 of them. Pretty sure they're not all the way down here. I know who's all the way down here. I don't think he's here yet, no. Stream taken down. Still not quite pretty enough. Doing a bit of decorating, is it? Well, I always say you can't beat a flower or two. Brighten things up to no end, they do. Clever, I was just thinking about using some flowers. I'm trying to make my doorway prettier, you see. You are? What kind of flowers do you think I'm using? I want something nice and bright, and I'll need some fresh, clean water to give them, too. Yes. Perfect, gentlemen. Now I'll need 2 plainswort flowers and 2 bottles of spring water. Yes, man, but where can we find them? Neither can be purchased from the shops. You have to go find them amongst the rolling hills. Yeah, twinkling spots. We already picked up some of those things. Not the water. I know that for a fact, though. Are you one of the kids? Shop that looked like an owl is called the Houtique. I wonder why they chose that name. Tiny Cat Girl is a quest as well. Which pot did I put in again? Is everything okay? Well, that's my precious treasure. You see, I can't remember which pot I hid it in. Gee, that's tough. What sort of treasure is it? My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty color. You couldn't lend me a paw? Yeah. Will, perfect. It's in one of those pots you see around town. Is that one of the pots, huh? Leave it to me. You're a perfect gentleman. Look at this dude. I love it. Oh, here's a pot. Aha! There it is. Okay, are there any... I know... there is a ghost. I don't know if any of the kids are out here. I'm gonna talk to every kid I see, I suppose. JD with the 22 months. School is so much fun, I almost prefer it to playing. Almost. Thank you, JD. My father works in King Town. He's the one wearing the helmet. I love it. There's bread. Ah, here you are. Fell over and grazed my knee. You don't cry, let me fix you up. Oh, shit. Making me have to drink some coffee just for you. I needed that. Oh, wait. It's not hurting anymore. That's what I told Better. There's marvelous. Well, let's worried sick about you. Run along now, home now. There's a good lad. Well, I promise. Thank you very much. I got work to do, but I had to pop in for that. I appreciate it. Appreciate you popping in, dropping the sub. Thank you, thanks. Slice of pie. Hello. Yeah, what's up with you, man? Look a bit pale, do you? Huh? You're giving this to me? Spirit Medium. I fancy that. That's a page from the Wizard Companion, that is. What's this little squirt doing with it? Sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think he can't speak? No, that's not it, man. If I'm not very much mistaken. Yep, must be. Did you figure something out, Mr. Drippy? That spell he just gave you. Give it a try, Ollie boy. You'll soon see. Well, all right, then. Good move on, Ollie boy. Give that spell he gave you a try. Okay, sometimes you talk to him. Spirit Medium. 6 MP. Thank goodness it worked. Sheepers, creepers, you can talk. Of course I can, silly. You can cast Spirit Medium. You cast Spirit Medium on me, didn't you? So that's what it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of wizard are you? For future reference, Spirit Medium lets you talk to spooky spirits of the dead like me. So I was right. You're a flippin' ghost, ain't it? Ghost? Jeepers. You mean to tell me that ghosts really exist? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was a wizard too once, you know. But thanks to that idiot, the Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I've seen in I don't know how long. Jeepers, can I really keep it? Of course, it's the least I can do to say thanks for looking after my book. Your book? Now you got your wires crossed, Sunshine. That's our book, that is. Who are you anyway? Me, I'm Horace. Though you probably know me better as the Sage of Ages. Hang on a sec, you want us to believe a little midget like you is the Sage of flippin' Ages? Who you calling midget, Pipsqueak? I'm a fairy, ain't it? I'm supposed to be this size. Cheeky little... You're called Ollie, aren't you? And you're on a journey in our world? Yeah. Maybe I'll go on a little journey myself. I haven't taken a look around our world for a long time. Right, I'm heading south to the desert. Hopefully we'll meet again at the town down there. See you soon. Horace is one to pay attention to, for damn sure. Everyone knows wizards can see ghosts. Wizards and cats, yes. Okay, we found 2 of the kids. Oh. Poison be gone. Desert can't say I remember there being a town in the desert, just sandworms. There's definitely a town in the, oh. Oh boy, is there a town in this desert. God, you got my earring. Oh, that's perfect, just perfect. You found it for me. Sure did. Don't lose it again now, okay? Promise, I'll never lose it again. Oh, here, there's a present for you. Thank you so much. Leafy mantle. Seagull, oh no, I knew what you meant. Got my boy, didn't you? Thank you so much. You don't know what it means to me. Oh, it was 2, not 3. For whatever reason, I thought it was 3. Finding my other... Oh, my other boy doesn't take up too much of your time. Okay, there is 3. Yeah. Never mind. Made it sound like I was done. It's not a rat kid, is it? No. Well... Well, okay, well this replenishes all of our HP and MP. Does the kid happen to be in here? Oh, there's a pot in here, though. I'm going to one of the Cat's Cradle chain of premium inns. We pride ourselves on the practicality and pricing. Your custom is always appreciated. Meow, you look a little unusual. You're a traveler, I presume. Then I encourage you to take a nap at each of our inns wherever your travels may take you. We're very proud of our deep and comfortable beds, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Hey, look at your wizard companion. There's something different about it. Ah, there's useful. The memories of all the travelers who've stayed here have filled it back up a bit. She never expected that. Why the heck not, man? It's our flippin' mighty spellbook, ain't it? We best stay at as many of these places as we can, eh? I guess so, huh? And it gives lore pages. I think Ni no Kuni 2, at least in one of the DLCs, I think there was a more specified...
Huh? Mom?
How long it's been.
Mom!
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver.
Mom? Is this a dream?
This looks familiar,
you must
huh?
Listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is.
Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean?
He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver, no matter how hard it gets.
Mom? Mom! Mom!
Morning, young man, and what a perfectly fine morning it is, too. You slept well, I hope. Excellent, you'll be on your way, I expect. Well, if you happen to cross another cat's cradle on your travels, be sure to stay with us again. Tom, Mrs. See you soon. Right to Ollie boy. Back to the owl shop, ain't it? Okay. Mom. Casual depression in our sleep. I was like, oh, there's another kid. It's P girl. Well, while we are by the gate, let's go pick up some things. Now, I am curious. I can't remember. Plainswort. There's no. Okay. Items. 2 Plainswort. Spring water. Okay, so we just need 1 more spring water. And we're good. Which, if I remember correctly, is down here somewhere? I don't see a sparkle from way back here. Oh, did I get the turnaround fast enough? Minor bird.
Watch this!
Okay, yeah. We didn't get ambushed. All is good. Blown away. Minor bird, is that? Oh. Is minor bird a specific type? It might be.
Let's go!
Run! This is what happens if we get ambushed. We're just like stuck for a bit. Don't put me to sleep. All right.
Come on! Here goes!
Oh boy. Oh, I thought, no, we missed. Shit. Sleep is awful. We can't swap off of our familiar. We can't even like use any item to cure it. We're just fucked. No human speech. I'm trying to understand some human concepts. Just a clip of one answering the phone in Japan, getting the order of the greeting wrong. Huh. Okay, this. Okay, booster shoots. I gotta find sparkles next to water. I don't remember how far away we can see sparkles. Oh, and it corrects itself. Goddamn.
Let's go! Here goes!
What is the... Oh, there we go. Okay. Like, I want to start with the threat. No. No. Shit. Huichik, yeah, Huichik, yeah. All of the shops are gonna be, they're, you know, Swift Solutions. And then, the one we haven't been to yet is, Kottermeister. He's a crow. Or maybe that's just his name, not the name of his shop. I can't remember. We'll see him soon enough. Where are these sparkles, man? I'm just looking for some water. That's all I'm asking.
Let's do it!
So we're getting some levels. Will definitely help in the long run. Oh, there's... Okay. I sees it. But I'm pretty sure... I don't think we can cross right here. Oh, we can! Okay. There's the spring water. Oh, bird.
We can do this! Here we go!
I'm pretty sure this is our overworld speed for a while, too. I remember the post-game super boss unlocks a travel, and I felt like at that point it's like, why do I need this travel now? The game's done. But there's definitely a travel we'll get eventually. I'm carrying a can't type. It kind of is gonna be like our best familiar for a very long time. Hopefully we'll just stumble across the third kid, because I cannot remember where he is. Get these threads, though. Well, there you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready. Tidy, best try them on, eh, Ollie boy? Sure. I'll just pop them on and get them, or I'll just pop and get them for you, dearie. Wait there, I shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am, thank you very much.
What do you think?
Oliver's costume.
Oh, that's trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Don't be silly, dearie. It hoots you down to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Oh, for those old things, don't be silly, dear. You'll be doing me a huge favor for taking them off my hands. Really, you sure? I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. All I ask is that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dearie? Of course we will. Thanks, missus. There's lucky Ollie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visit or three. We sure do. Traveler's clothes. I remember finding this outfit in Ni no Kuni 2 and just immediate. We're wearing this. It's the best. Now you've got some dapper duds. We can head up to the palace tidy. Time to meet the king, huh? I'm kind of nervous. Okay, there's a locked chest in here. Try to remember that. Let's see. I was not for so long in the village, so equate with him. That's fair. Oh, but everyone in the palace is busy trying to find the king's red herring. Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the royal palace. You're travelers, I take it? You must be in these clothes. Yes, we've come to see the king. You're after an audience with King Tom, are you? Well, I'd be more than happy to let you through, but I'm afraid that's just not possible at the moment. But why? When the king's hapless aides has allowed his Meowjesty's beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat. That red herring is the king's pride and joy, and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt His Majesty would be able to replace this one if we were to lose it. With an aid of, what that aid of his was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I advise you come back another day. Oh, alright. What are you going to do, Mr. Drippy? Palace moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, that moat's connected to some of the rivers that run through the town. I think it could have swum all the way to town? I reckon it's possible, yeah? Why don't we have a look in a few ponds? And that, just in case. Can't do any harm, can it? I'm sure it can't. I hope we find that red herring, Mr. Drippy. Me too, early boy. Right then, let's go fishing. Is it... I think I know the one it is. They didn't. Yep, they did. The red herring. Okay, yeah, it's where I think it is. But real quick, let's go turn in this quest. All these things you're looking for? Yes, perfect, just perfect. I'm so grateful, dear. Here's a little present to say thank you. Wooden shield, and more stamps. Here you go, Kinem. Look, Ollie boy, see that red thing over by there? I reckon I found our fishy friend. Better go and take a close look, though, just to make sure, ain't it? Me? Why do I have to go over there? Well, who else is going to do it? Freddy the Fish Inspector? I don't think I know. Is this a fucking Freddy Fish reference in a Ghibli? Okay. Come on, just hop on them rickety-looking bits of wood. You'll be fine. Oh, gee. Alright, I guess I'll try. Ah! He got away. Sorry. He's a lively one, alright. I think he went off toward the palace. Ollie boy after him. Maybe the kid's in the palace? Yeah, Freddy Fish. Freddy Fish. What was it? Humongous Entertainment? Remember their logo being HE in purple. It's not fighting OBS, I can tell you that much. Apologies to everyone in the palace is busy trying to find... Are we doing this right now? It's like this isn't the game. This is Cox. Fish. And yeah, actual game stuttering. But like right now, it's Cox. Just went from like 30 frames dropped to 4,000. So for the king's favorite fish, huh? Tidy, that's a red herring if I ever saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and see the palace guard, shall we? Can we not? Different game frame. Yeah. That's the game, and it's not fighting OBS. It's just I'll probably mess with it though, because yeah, some renders it is like stopping for a second. Like this is a great cutscene that I don't want Cox to ruin. Again, I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that... Goodness, I know the regal scarlet tones of the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be. I reckon he must have swum through the sewers into town like. That's so. I must let the other guards know right away. If I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course, but with him in his current state... What's that, something up, is there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the king's red herring just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax that we need to enlist the help of passing travelers, as you know only too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been indolence personified, and it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence? Is that like laziness? I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tidy, we're off to see the king. Come on, Ollie boy. Should be killing a fish right now? Maybe.
A pleasure to meet you, your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one? Hmm?
That's right.
Yes, your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize? Hmm?
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Well, your Majesty.
Out with it now!
We need your wand.
One's wand. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey!
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy? Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Drippy?
Looks like it.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
And then quickly, no more voice acting, we're done. Cox, I swear to fucking God. Why are you doing this right now? How you doing, Dorian? Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's broken heart and is dragging everyone else down with him. If the gods gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend, we should go ask him for some more. No, man. Don't go do that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What's that? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? One little scoop off the top is all that's safe to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. What do we do, Mr. Drippy? We troll the town for someone else to, with get up and go aplenty, ain't it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be, someone somewhere. The only problem is where. Ding Dong Dell's not exactly village size, after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kinda is, huh? In something of a quandary, are we? Flippin' heck, man, don't scare me like that. Oh, hi, Mr. Tellingstone. Peak bandwidth time. God, it's fucking worthless ISP. As is every ISP. You seem perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expensive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of someone's heart, but we don't know how to find one. Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, just look at your locket. How do you mean?
While not only can it carry a piece of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they are nearby. Tidy, so we can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, ain't it? And I am out of water. And there is no water in my fridge. Shit. Allow me to tell you a little more about the locket of yours. You will see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. This is how it reacts in the presence of those who possess one of the heart's virtues in abundance. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart to spare will also glow a verdant green on the mini-map in the top right of your screen. Neato! It will not serve to tell you which of the virtues the subject has in excess, but it should still prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless. I just know it will. Now sally forth and seek ye to your piece of heart, young adventurer. Thank you so much, Mr. Tellingstone, sir. If you ever find yourselves in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now, friends. Righto, Ollie boy, let's have a look around for someone with a drop of enthusiasm to spare then, shall we? If your locket glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Alright, let's go, Mr. Drippy. So King Tom, it was mentioned in Ni no Kuni 2. It's Evan's ancestor. What a way. How far we've come. No spaz pancake. I was like, we definitely have to do this though. Good old Donnie. Donnie Fire Emblem. He's here. He is in this game. Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket, it's glowing. Tidy, then there's someone around here with a piece of heart to spare, ain't it? Like I said. And the only person around by here is him. And look at him, man. He can barely stand still. He's so eager to jackpot. I mean, you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad. I bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? How do, Saucepan Head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you?
Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy, what are you doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course.
Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell.
Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things. The ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live down in the well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering.
Well, we were right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy.
What are you talking about?
Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You've got loads of the stuff. If we gave some of it to the King Tom, the whole town would sort itself out quick sharp.
Yeah, so we were wondering if we could share some of your enthusiasm with us? Of course, I'd do anything to help the king.
Thanks, Tommy. And there we go.
That was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean?
On visiting times ain't used to spells, see, Ollie boy. They don't know what to make of them half the time.
So does this mean King Tom's gonna be all right now, Oliver?
Yes, and once King Tom's back to normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. That's right, man. Your enthusiasm is going to put a spring in everyone's step, ain't it?
It's great to hear. Until then, though, I better stay here and keep an eye out for mice.
All right. See you later, Tommy. Oh, is this not where... Okay. Always erase is not a good look. I mean, are you really surprised? More feral. That too. Yeah, somehow this leads, to Mousinger in Ni no Kuni 2.
Is there a kid hiding in here somewhere? No. With his southern accent, right? Exactly. No, you again? One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, Your Majesty, it's just, we have something for you. Oh, we picked it out specially for you, Catface. I'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease of life, it will. Strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... No, that sounds just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of me. Dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll. Not to worry, Your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, ain't it?
So, do you think it works?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What would you claim as your prize, Hey, do you know what to ask for, ain't it, Dolly boy? Sure, we need a magic wand, Your Majesty. Meow, is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now one thinks of it, there's a wand one prized very highly as a kitten hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. There is, eh? And one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later on, and one shall present it to you. Jeepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty. So, boy, if you are in search of a wand, one can take it that you are perhaps a wizard. He is indeed, Your Majesty, a shiny new apprentice wizard, who doesn't exactly know much magic yet to him. Is that so? Then let one provide with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast after all. Really, Your Majesty, that's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Spring lock. We can open some locked chests. Rejuvenate. Yo-ho-ho, you must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things, the one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What did you used to get up to with these, Your Majesty? You're none of your business, Fairy. Now, boy, you travel with the familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the Quartermaster's store Quartermaster's store. Down in the town that you are to be given permission to shop there. The Quartermaster's store? What kind of place is that, Your Majesty? You are sure you are an adventurer. One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter, the Quartermaster's store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand, Sure will, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Now one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourself to ones again in a short while. Quarter. Okay, I never could figure out what the pun was. I just knew the caw part was because he's a bird. Quartermaster. Remember the spoon? I don't think there's a spoon sword. And the building is great too. Look at, oh, there you are. Oh, fucking damn it.
That doesn't hurt at all. That's amazing. Are you a wizard? Sure am. Your mom sent me to find you. She's worried about you. Really? All right, I'll go straight there. Of course he was in here. Yoink. Another Sunday. It's you. His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you require, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. I have to rook around. I'm sure you'll find something here with which to equip your familiars. Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir? It seems an explanation is in order. Very well then. Here crows nothing. To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want to crow, but you'll find plenty of items your familiars can equip among my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armors, and accessories. Just remember that the items a familiar can equip vary according to its genus. It's not complicated, so don't get into a flap. The best way to earn is just try equipping to your familiars. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip items too. Why not buy a nice matching set of items for you and your familiars? Birds of a feather stick together, after all. Okay, as soon as I have some money, I'll stop buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like this old bird has done a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that accessories ain't the only things you can equip. Wizards like you can also use all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' heck, man. Speaking of wands, we need to go and get your new wand off King Tom, ain't it? Clean forgotten I had. Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's head for the palace. Alright, how much money we got? Wait, a kitchen knife is close enough to a spoon, right? I'm gonna buy this in preparation. I don't remember what the next one wears. Oh wait, I don't think they use this. I think he uses this. These prices, we must be raving mad. I'm trying to get to a specific point before we switch. Hopefully Cox has fixed their shit. 57.23 is where we're currently at. Hopefully that doesn't go up at all. Catch up, little rascal, as well. You're a treasure, an absolute treasure. I'm glad we could help. I'll wait until they grow up. I can't wait till they grow up and calm down. 3 slices of sweetie pie. 3 more stamps. Drippy, are you good? This makes me want to kind of like search eBay. Whenever this game came out, they put out a whole collector's edition. It has a Drippy, tiny Drippy plush in it. But that was a PS3 game. I have a feeling it's probably like a $200 scoop off eBay. But you, thank goodness, you have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Flippin' heck, man, don't tell me old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order, as far as I know. As far as you know? After he restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand so that he could give it to you by the way of a reward. So determined, in fact, that he said he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, ain't it? What's all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared. Eh? The gatekeepers swear he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, eh? What's that, Mr. Drippy? A spot they're investigating, ain't it? Righto, Helmet Face, you and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're going looking for clues. Oh, yes, understood. But where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy, you know the place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on, I'll tell you more when we're outside. Okay. Where are we going, Mr. Drippy? And what's this about somewhere I know real well? What do you think, clever clogs? Motorville, ain't it? Motorville? But what does Motorville have to do with finding the king? Well, the answer ain't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. What does that mean? You got to remember the whole soulmate thing, ain't it?
What we see here in this world ain't always the whole picture. Soulmates, okay. Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in our world, eh?
To save my mom.
Exactly, and your mom is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? We're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your mom back over by there, ain't it?
Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy.
And it wasn't fibbing. So people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and your mom, all people.
They are? So...
Exactly, there's clever of you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over by here. And when someone in our world is in a potch, you can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate over in your world. Because they're connected, see? Obvious when you think about it, ain't it?
So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate, huh? The Drippy plush is $120 on Amazon. Well, Amazon. I don't trust Amazon's prices. They also try to sell Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance for like $300, which isn't the price at all.
That's right, but maybe not a person, and maybe not such a lofty position as our friend the Cat King.
Huh?
Well, Shopkeeper's Cat and King of Ding Dong Dell ain't exactly similar status-wise, isn't?
Shopkeeper's Cat? I don't think I,
Flippin' heck, man, it's like pulling teeth. Okay, so soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, hello, he's a spitting image of Timmy the cat, is he?
I did? So you mean that King Tom is... King Tom and Timmy Toldrum are... But Miss Layla's cat?
There's clever of you, better late than never.
But Timmy's just a cat.
Exactly, just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Cracky, you're not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? If two people are soulmates, there will be similarity somewhere. You've just got to keep an open mind and appeal die. Swap the similarities and you'll find the soulmate.
Gee, I never knew. So, Timmy, huh?
Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furrball, we might get a clue as to where King Tom's got himself to. So magic us up a gateway and get over to your world, shall we? You remember how, don't you?
Sure I do. Let's go see how everyone back in Motorville is doing. Look up Kuni Drippy plush, and I don't know if what I saw are the ones you're thinking of. They look pretty cheap. But I can't. Do I have to do it in the menu? Yeah. Hold on. Hey, here's a big picture. It comes with Wizard's Companion, the Drippy plush. Oh, this is what those golden Mite tickets are from. The collector's edition. Or Wizard's edition. Okay. And the game. But the Wizard's Companion and Drippy plush alone? Good shit. Gateway. Maybe listing for like $15. Alright. Layla's Milk Bar. Wait. I know, okay, so I know Motorville's in the US. Is this Pharos Land? Idaho potatoes, apples. I don't know if we can get any other specific. Are we selling them? Yeah. Is there any more location-specific signs? I don't know. Art book and stickers. See, like, I'm a sucker for art books, so most of the time that's enough to sell me on whatever it is. Sugar flakes. Oh, well, if I've seen you, I just don't know what to say, dear. It's fine, Miss Layla. I'm okay now. You are? Well, I'm pleased to hear that, honey. But if there's anything I can do, just let me know, won't you? Actually, there's something you can do for me right now. I think the thing I'm most sketched about with
collector's editions nowadays, and when they say soundtrack, but don't specify, and you get it, and it's like 3 songs on a disc, that shit annoys me. Actually, there's something you can do for me right now, Miss Layla. You can tell me where Timmy is. Is he here in the store? Oh, now that you mentioned, I don't think I've seen him. Timmy, where's my Timmy Toldrum? He must have run off somewhere, the little rascal. He's probably gone exploring, huh? Oi, Ollie boy, does that little situation remind you of anything? Sure does. It's just like what happened with King Tom. Bingo, we've got ourselves a missing cat in one world and a missing fat cat in another. And I reckon the reason why will be the same too. Track down Timmy and you're sure to find the vital clue that will help solve the mystery. Toldrum, Tildrum, yup. There's sharp of you, and here's your patch, ain't it? You know it like the back of your hand. I'll solve the case of the missing cat in no time. Awfully sorry, couldn't help you, dearie. But you did help, thanks, Miss Layla. I did? Well, alright then. Goodbye now, dearie. Goodbye, Miss Layla. Righto, Ollie boy, let's... Righto, Ollie boy, let's start out. What do you know best, shall we? Round by your house, I mean. Sure, let's go. Music. The Idaho potatoes might be, let's see, interstate, speed limit. I know there was like an America's Finest or whatever over by Phil. You under that truck. Oh wait, oh, we don't know her name yet. Oliver, I'm sorry, Oliver. It's you. We haven't looked in your house yet, have we, Ollie boy? I'll run over in there and check now. Back in a bit. Oh, sure, Mr. Drippy. Interesting. So the end version of Ni no Kuni has Motorville on I-75, which runs through Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida. Japan has it on the I-90, which runs through Washington, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Huh. Interesting. I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm sorry all alone. Huh? Your mommy. You know about that? When Mom died, I thought she'd be gone forever. I thought I would be all alone. But now I can help her. I just need to finish what I started. I wanted to ask you, that wand, the one I found, did you leave it for me? Without, I could never gone to the other world. Maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about, but if it hadn't been for that wand, I'd still be all alone. Really? Really, really? Really, really. Hooray, I hope you can save your mummy, Oliver. Thanks, but who are you? How do you know my name? I'm P. Alright, she says her name. Good old P. I've always known you, Oliver. Always? So your name is P, huh? Yeah, I'm P. Oh, hey, P, have you seen a big old cat? His name is Timmy Toldrum. He has stripes all over and he's kind of fat. Mr. Kitty? I know Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty? I'll take you to Mr. Kitty, Oliver. Follow me. You must mean Timmy, right? Oi, Ollie boy, no sign of old Fatty the Mog in the house, I'm afraid. What are you doing standing around here on your own anyway? I might just know where to find Timmy, Mr. Drippy. You what? How? Where? Please, P, could you show us? Yeah, what's all this then? Are you alright, Ollie boy? I was like, yeah, we overlap. Yeah, both of what you said. Ohio is in both of those. It's just Cleveland. At least we're not Detroit. The motto of Cleveland. Yeah, right here, American Frontier. Is this where Timmy is, P? Shh. Huh? Listen, what's that? A mouse? Is there something through there, is there? Timmy? Oi, Timmy boy, pull yourself together, man. Looks like we ought to take him back to Layla, ain't it, Ollie boy?
Alright, thank you so much for showing us, P. Oh, but where'd she go? What are you staying around for, lazy bones? Get a flip and move on. I love how Drippy carries things. Yeah, 48 stars brand, yeah. So, date-wise, this is before Hawaii and Alaska. Layla, it's Timmy. He's... Oh my goodness, my Timmy told him. Whatever happened to you? Well, thank you, dearie. You brought him all the way back home to Mommy. Wasn't he heavy? No, not really. Is he okay? Well, don't worry about Timmy, Oliver. It's nothing serious. He's just a little tired, aren't you, Timmy, dear? It doesn't take much to tire out a big old boy like you, does it, Snookums? That's all. I was worried flippin' sick about him. But what was Timmy doing all the way down at the garage? Well, dearie, one of my customers told me all about it. She said that Rusty's garage is just crawling with mice. And my dear old Timmy told him just loves to chase the little devils. Timmy loves to chase mice, but he's so Thank you so much, Oliver, dear. Now I know this. Where he disappeared to, I can stop worrying about him. You're just getting a little exercise, weren't you, my Timmy told him. I guess I could learn a little thing or two from you, huh? Too flippin' right you could. Oh, okay, Miss Layla, I have to go now. It was nice seeing you. And you, dearie, just let me know if there's anything you need now, won't you? She has a human, just a floating cat. I was thinking about that too. I feel like it's just one of those things you don't question. Like, they don't have an answer for that. Tidy, you've worked it out too, I expect, ain't it, Ollie boy? I don't think so, Mr. Drippy. Come on, man. Timmy disappeared because he ran off chasing a mouse, didn't he? So the mouse is in the clue, ain't it? Is it King Tom's disappearance has to do with mice, too? Gotten in one. Exactly what it has to do with the mice and a whole nother question, though. But I'm sure I've heard another, someone saying something about mice over in our world. We should go back to Ding Dong Dell and investigate. I just know we'll find something. Righto, Ding Dong Dell it is. Drippy, yeah, by far best part of the whole game. I love him. Okay. We're about to get our second familiar. Let's get our familiar and then save and stop. Because after that's the next dungeon. Or I guess the first real dungeon. Hey, Oliver, I think I heard King Tom's voice. It was coming from down Ding Dong Well. Huh? Ding Dong Well? Yes, I could hear it coming from the other side of that gate. It was definitely King Tom, I'm sure of it. Ding Dong Well, eh? You said there were mice living down by there, ain't it? Yeah, the place is full of mice. That's why I'm standing here keeping guard. Mice and cats really don't get along, you see. Oh, I know that's what's happened. King Tom's been kidnapped by the mice. Kidnapped? That's right. You saw Timmy went after the mice in your world. Well, in this world, by here, the tables have turned. It's the only explanation, man. Crikey, it's a good job I'm here to put two and two together for you, ain't it? And King Tom's been kidnapped. We need to rescue him. Are you going down Ding Dong Well, Oliver? Then I'm coming with you. Don't be daft, man. This is a job for professionals, ain't it? Not some underage vigilante with a saucepan for a helmet. I'll be okay. I have my friend with me. Friend. Look at that, a flippin' familiar. Well, I never. Followed me home when I went to play in the woods, and he's really strong. If he's with me, I'll be fine. You don't quite get it, do you, Sunshine? Fighting with familiars is flippin' hard. Your average person can't just jump into the fray and start ordering them around. You need to be a wizard like Ollie Boy here. Okay, then, Oliver, you can have my familiar. Gee, thanks, Tommy. Thank you very much. All right.
A nice monkey lemur. I think in my original one I named him Momo, because it got a similar color palette to Momo. Limal, Thumbo, Curly, Angel lemur. Who wants to be the monkey though? Anyone specifically want to be this? Oh, looks like a Momo, yeah. We can name him after you, Scoot, if you would like. Bet? Alright. Share button. Scoot. Actually, is there enough? B-A-C-O-N. Oh, okay, I can't add the 2 O's. So yeah, we'll just leave it at Scoot. You better head down there, huh? Indeed we had, Ollie boy. Leave it to us, Tommy, my lad. Okay, be careful, Oliver. Hey, Ollie boy, looks like you can get that new familiar of yours up, to psych up. I can? Gee, what does that mean, Mr. Drippy? Well, it means it sort of builds up its strength for a bit, ain't it? So I can give the baddies a proper whacking, like. Once a familiar psyched up, instead of just attacking like normal, you can let it go wild. Here's my actual... Oh, okay. When a familiar goes wild, it attacks for longer and does loads more damage. That sounds real neat. It gets better, Ollie boy. This new technique of yours will make it easier to cancel enemies' actions as well. Cancel enemies, what? Yeah, man, I should have told you about this earlier, I suppose. Some creatures have got some pretty tasty tricks up their sleeves, see? But give them a whack, when they're getting ready to try one, and they won't be able to pull it off. It'll be cancelled, ain't it? Canceling enemy actions like this is much easier when you go wild. So it's a good way to keep yourself safe from harm and all. The only thing is familiars that can psych up can't defend for toffee. It just ain't in their nature, the feisty little blighters. Anyway, now that you've got 2 little mates, you'll soon see for yourself that all creatures are different. I guess I will. Oh. Alright. And Scoot, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Very much so. You're very much... Evasion and attack is the specialty here. Accuracy, probably also... Oh, this is a double accuracy. Sweetie pie, here you go. And a regular pie as well. Oh, that didn't... Alright, I guess another sweetie pie. I wanted it to get to 11, but... Magical evasion. You can have some ice cream, too. Level-wise, Psych Up, Sharpener. We got a Claw. That's why I bought that. And we have a Leafy Mantle, which will help pretty immediately, too. Level 6, you get Pebble Pelt. 16, Roly-Poly. Sharpener. Boosts attack of single ally. Oh, and we got Sandblast and never equipped it. Blinding a single enemy. Alright. How is our... We're not full health. Let's go to the inn. Save. Call it good. We'll tackle the dungeon and everything on Wednesday. Oh, is that Sparkles? Give it. Item prescribed pocket sand. Yup. Okay. Oh god. Okay. So puts the latest one on slot 1. Good to know. Little Tommy Stout. All right, good shit. Good chunk knocked out of the intro of the game. It's so good to be back in this game, man. Cannot wait. Especially when we start, like, recruiting our own familiars from the field. Oh. Nice after how many years it really is. Fubar's over here. Definitely gonna mess with some of the settings, see if I can stop that little stutter that happens occasionally.